I'm Ethan Ho, the ACM president.
And I'm Alfred Simpson, the president at NIC.
Alrighty.
So we're going to get started. The time has come. Welcome to the third iteration of Jersey CTF. This is all going to be beginner-friendly challenges. We're going to have a fun storyline with time travel, rogue AIs like ChatGPT gone wrong, or more wrong than it already is, some big-time prizes, free t-shirts for all of you that are here in the US, and of course, industry and government speakers. So stay tuned for that.
Alrighty, so ACM has been hosting Jersey CTF for the past 2-3 years. So what is new in 2023? So first up, we have ranged from 45 to 55 plus challenges this year, and we also have a large in-person event. If you guys are unaware, we are currently in Newark in NJIT's campus center, and with a larger audience. And on top of that, we also have a new co-hosting organization, which is NIC.
Thank you, Ethan. NIC is the NJIT Information and Cybersecurity Club. We just got started about a year ago, back in fall, and we're already up to around 150 members.
Awesome. So, if you guys are unaware, this is our registrations. Wow, that's a lot of numbers. So, we have everyone in red is a US registration, and around the world, anywhere that is labeled blue is actually a registration point for this event.
And for now, we're going to introduce Rob Bruder from NJIT, our title sponsor.
All right, thank you guys. So, hi guys, I'm Rob Bruder with the NJIT, which is the New Jersey Cybersecurity and Communications Integration Cell. So, our organization is the one-stop shop for cybersecurity in the state of New Jersey. We do a lot of things that you guys can take advantage of. So we have threat information sharing, incident reporting and response, cybersecurity best practices and things like that you can take advantage of. So today, what we're going to do, we're going to have a couple tech talks from our team. So at 2 o'clock today, we're going to have Trent Myers, Sumit Kim, and Swathi Parthiva do a tech talk on what it's like to work in a security operations center. So they're going to actually take the time to walk through actual incidents that we've handled in our security operations center. So please take some time at 2 o'clock today to come and check that out. They do a really great job detecting and responding to security incidents on a daily basis. Okay, and then at 3 o'clock today, we're going to have Andrew Garcia walk through how to bypass multi-factor authentication for software as a service applications. So after he shows that multi-factor bypass, he's going to show you how we can possibly detect it in our security operations center, and then some mitigations that you can put in place to kind of protect yourself from those types of attacks. Okay, and we're going to have in the Discord, we're going to have an NJIT breakout room. So either myself or somebody on the team will be in there if you have any questions for us or you just want to come and chat. Also myself, Director Garrity, Andrew, Trent, and Sanook will be hanging out here throughout the day if you guys want to talk, ask us any questions, hear about job opportunities and that kind of thing. Okay, and last, this is our contact information. So you can go to our website, cyber.nj.gov. We have free membership on our website. You can register there. You can get all kinds of publications that we put out and things like that. And there's all of our social media handles. So thank you, and good luck to all the participants today.
Thank you. Thanks again to Rob Bruder and NJIT for sponsoring us. I'm going to pass this over to me.
So we have some security analyst sponsors. We have Palo Alto, AllSec, GitHub, Spectre, Ops, Google Cloud, and yeah, we got some great folks. You should definitely check them out after the presentations. So we also have Palo Alto and Early Tech for Jersey CTF as recruitment. Yep. So definitely look into them if you ever have any options in cybersecurity or you're looking for a position or something along those lines. So we would like to welcome them up to the stage in order to talk. Oh, they're online, my bad. So if you want The Palo Alto speaker is going to be on Discord, so if you want a better audio, you could join through, you could just listen. Hopefully we have the audio going through properly today. We advise you to probably check out the stream on YouTube right now because definitely the stage is not working as intended, but the stream is actually going to have this audio and we would prefer if you have it running that way. Thank you.
Wait, so this goes out to the room, right?
Yes. Right channel should go into the room right now. Are you getting no audio out of this?
No, we saw.
So I'm not inviting.
No, you're good.
There are 15 minutes in fact before
So you're not getting. It's catching the music. That's music that doesn't. Okay. But we're not getting computer.
There's a hot mic here, and I can hear you troubleshooting.
Should be. Hi.
Hey, this is Pat Rucker from Palo Alto. Would like to thank the Jersey CTF, NJIT, and the NJ Kick for all your hard work and for making Palo Alto aware of this event and allowing us to participate again this year.
Graduating this year, you still are a great candidate for the internship program. And whether you go to a semester school or you're on a quarterly system, they run a 12-week internship program with 3 different start dates for flexibility. For the internship program, you're assigned a manager for 1 to 3 main projects. Over the course of the internship, you're fully integrated into the team. Most interns do smaller projects for their team in addition to their main projects. Similar to LEAD, there are many different development opportunities, from speakers to speed networking. At the end of your internship, we, or they as recruiters, take a look at your resume and LinkedIn as well to make sure that you're putting your best foot forward as you jumpstart your career. To wrap up your internship, they put together a brief presentation talking about your main projects, what you learned over the course of the summer, and what your big takeaways are. So from here, we want to say thank you to Palo Alto Networks, and we're going to introduce Mike Garrity from NJ Kick, right? Yeah. Thank you, Mike Garrity. If you put your hands together, and welcome to the stage.
Right, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening,
Kill
even,
this mic?
in some parts of the world where you're taking part in this competition. I just want to say thanks to the entire team here at NJIT, as well as my team at the NJ Kick, all the different sponsors. We just finished a round of interviews and hiring for summer internships in the NJ Kick. I know Rob talked about some of the things that we do. We are the state's primary cybersecurity operations center, handling not only state government, but also critical infrastructure and everything in the state. We are one of the premier cybersecurity organizations, not just in the nation, but in the world. That's not down to me, that's down to the people that we hire. And a number of them have been NJIT grads, as well as other grads from all over the place in the United States. So I just want to talk to you about, as we're coming down to the end of the semester, lots of you are graduating, some were looking for careers in cybersecurity, what that might mean, and what we're really looking for. So the various traits, the characteristics, the skills, the abilities that are necessary for a successful cybersecurity career. And so, as I said, we just finished the round of interviews, and we get all sorts of applications and resumes and all sorts of letters asking us for jobs. This summer internship, we had record number of applicants, and it's really tough to distinguish just based on an academic career. You may have a 4.0 GPA, great, but have you participated in a CTF? Have you organized a CTF? Have you worked as a team, as we see a whole bunch of folks that are out here working as a team? All of those things are really important, because all of those things are what you're going to do in a real job. It's not just about going to class and studying and getting high grade point average. It's all those other things that we're talking about. And so we got these building blocks, if you will. And you can see them up on the board, and they're tough to read, but I'll share the slides after. Actually, they have the slides. But we start at the bottom. Personal competencies, effectiveness competencies. And that cornerstone in cybersecurity is personal integrity. If you don't have that, you can't work in a security organization. In fact, if you don't have that, you can't work in a relationship with your family or a spouse or or significant other, because that integrity is the cornerstone for everything that you do. But all of those other things, initiative. You guys are here on a Saturday morning. There's people that woke up at 6 o'clock to get here. There's people all over the world that are participating in this. That initiative to go above and beyond just what you're being asked to do is really, really important. Lifelong learning, right? So yesterday at 62 years old, I'm studying ChatGPT and GPT-4 and AutoGPT, learning every single day, because the world is changing faster and faster and faster, especially when you get older like me. Interpersonal skills, being able to communicate with one another. And we'll talk about interpersonal skills as we go up through the management and leadership. So I'm the CISO for the state of New Jersey, the Chief Information Security Officer. I'm the Deputy Director for the Office of Homeland Security and Preparedness, and I'm the Director of the NJIT. So I wear a bunch of different hats. But as we go through those steps, and we talk about professionalism, dependability, we talk about adaptability, because this world is changing, you better be able to adapt, the courage and the leadership capabilities. So all those personal effectiveness competencies are really, really important to start with. If you got that, that's really what we look for first. And then all those academic competencies, the reading, writing, math, all the science and everything like that. The workplace competencies, we talked about the teamwork. We just had the NCAA basketball championships. They didn't win those championships because they worked individually. They worked as a team. And in order to have a championship team in cybersecurity, that's something that you'll also have to do. The planning, the creative thinking outside the box. We hear that cliche all the time, but really that's what creative thinking is. Here we've got a problem. How do we solve it? Obviously in cybersecurity, we haven't solved problems because every day there's a new ransomware issue. Every day there's a new attack. There's something else going on. So we got to come up with new ways to solve these problems, because the old ways aren't working, and that's really where you come in, bringing those fresh ideas, those fresh perspectives. All of those different things are really important. The general industry-wide cybersecurity stuff, so there's all sorts of different roles and responsibilities in cyber. You're going to hear from the Security Operations Center folks later today. Theirs is the heartbeat of cybersecurity, because this is where all the problems come in. This is where they've got to solve them in really time-critical situations and make sure that they're right. A lot of stress in the cybersecurity operations center. You've got risk management, you've got compliance, you've got all those other things. And then, NICE is that national framework for cybersecurity roles and stuff. You may have heard of this. The National Institute of Standards and Technologies has put that out. And all the different roles and the knowledge, the skills, and the abilities that are required there. And then we get into that management and leadership, okay? Now you're at the system level. Can you inspire change, okay, in an organization? Whether it's a big bureaucracy like a state government or a federal government or a big business, can you inspire people to do things? Can you communicate? All right, we all communicate, but we all don't. You may, with emojis all the time. But you're not going to be doing that when you get up to the CEO and CISO level and things of that nature. So how you communicate, whether you're an effective communicator, whether you can convince the business units that cybersecurity is something that they have to pay attention to, and the things that you need to manage risk with. And then here's the coup de grace, as I call it. We have all sorts of frameworks in cybersecurity, and you've probably heard of them, from the National Institute of Standards and Technology, the cybersecurity framework. You've got the Center for Internet Security and their CIS top 20 of the critical security controls. Those frameworks, the ISO, all the different 2701 categories in the International Standards Organization frameworks. Our framework in the NJIT is think like a criminal. Nobody cares what certification you have as a defender. Nobody cares what firewall you use. Nobody cares what cloud product you have or anything else like that. What the bad guys care about is that you have something that they want. They're going to figure out a way to get to it. And they're motivated by different factors. So if anybody's seen an episode of Law and Order here, the second half of Law and Order, they're always talking about what they need for a prosecution. Okay? They have to prove the bad guy had the motivation, and that motivation could be all sorts of things. In cyber, mostly it's financial, but we also see nation states, political activists, all sorts of other motivations that are out there. Did they have the means, right? If you're going up against the Russian GRU or another nation state organization, they have the means. They have teams of people and resources at their disposal. But it may be some kid in his basement here in New Jersey, as we saw with the Mirai botnet not too long ago. Do they have the means? And then do they have the opportunity? If you're a cyber defense organization like the NJIT is, we want to limit their opportunity. That's the only thing that we can control as cyber defenders. We can't control their motivation. We can't control their means, but we can control the opportunity by closing off vulnerabilities and weaknesses and not exposing things that shouldn't be exposed. So that's a lot of the stuff that you're going to need to bring into this job to have a successful cybersecurity career. So with that, continue to be curious. Continue to look at things. And I mentioned the Cybersecurity Operations Center team. That's our defensive team, right? They're going to be here. After them this afternoon, we have our offensive security team. So Andrew Garcia is going to talk about how to hack multi-factor authentication. The reason we have an offensive security team is we want them to find our vulnerabilities or opportunities before the real bad guys do. So there's the red team, the blue team, or offense, defense, and stuff like that. Again, I want to thank everybody here at NJIT, everybody participating. Have a great time. I'm looking forward to seeing who wins and who can solve these, the most challenges. So thanks.
Thank you again, Director Jared. All right, and with that, we'd like to introduce our hosting organizations. As we mentioned, I'm over at NIC, the NJIT Information and Cybersecurity Club.
And then I'm with ACM, and ACM is basically one of the largest technical organizations in NJIT, so we would definitely like to hear you come out to some of our major events as well, like this one.
And with this, we also would like to introduce NJIT SCI, the Secure Computing Initiative, and we'd like to introduce Dr. Oria to the stage. Dr. Oria, of course, is the head of this. So, you can put your hands together. Thank you.
Korea. I am the chairman of the computer science department at NJIT. I'm also the PI of the NJIT Secure Computing Initiative, which is the SFS Cybercore program at NJIT. So if you have not heard about the SFS Cybercore, this is a generous program put together by the government with NSF and OPM that provides scholarship to students, and a generous scholarship. They pay for tuition and have stipend in addition. So check it out, and when you finish, you have to commit to work for the government for the same amount of time you receive the scholarship. Okay. Now, I would like to thank our students, the ACM students, the NIC students, and our SFS students at NJIT for putting together this competition. So it is a learning experience. You, everybody online and here, work hard to prepare for this day. Our students work hard to come up with challenges and solve them. So all we want that was the learning experience. So everybody learned doing that, and now we want you to, it is a competition, but more importantly, we want you to have fun. So have fun, and I hope you enjoy the competition. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Philip. I was former Vice President of USEC. I was helping out with some of the challenges. RE Security, we decided to come in and help because we love security as well. So I created the decryption server challenge, which is one of the hardest binary challenges. So I hope you guys have fun with that one. I think if you do it, you'll learn a lot about how Linux, certain aspects of Linux operate, and a lot about reverse engineering. I'll also be doing a workshop tomorrow with my partner Adam in reverse engineering and malware analysis. So come out, join that, and have a good time. Thank you.
Thank you again, Philip from RUSEC. All right, so what is a CTF? If this is your first time competing, just a quick overview. A CTF is a capture the flag event in cybersecurity. It's a competition in which participants are really attempting to solve a challenge for points on an online platform. But more than that, it's a way to hone your cybersecurity skills. Every challenge set out in front of you is going to test you on something you should know, be it OSINT, binary exploitation, reverse engineering, digital forensics. So Jersey CTF is a beginner-friendly competition with teams ranging from 1 to 4 people, and it's in a Jeopardy-style format. So challenges are split up into various categories. So again, crypto, we have forensics, miscellaneous, OSINT, binary exploitation, and web exploitation as well. And moving on, I think we maybe duplicate that. No, just put the little flag guy up there as well. So go ahead and capture those flags. I do believe the challenges have released about 7 minutes ago as well. But really quickly, our code of conduct, please set your Discord username to your first and last optional nickname if you want to. Don't have a post, don't have racist remarks, be cool. Don't spam it. This includes posting off-topic or messages. Don't violate the Jersey CTF code of conduct, so don't post your flags ahead of time. Follow the Discord community guidelines as well. So we do reserve the right to delete things if you are posting out online. Also, the rules, don't double or destroy any source or infra. The infrastructure here, you don't need to use super powerful tools to take down. It's not necessary. Don't work with another team or members of another team. Only work with the members you have. And of course, don't share the flags during the competition. We want to make sure that you are writing write-ups, just put them online ahead of time. Let people try to solve them themselves as well. As far as the write-ups go, if you plan on making write-ups for any challenge, please check out our CTF time after the competition ends, or just search Jersey CTF 3. And if you need help, just hop in the Discord. Also, good to help. Don't ask for the flag. We'll send you memes.
All right, so before we get into the prizes, we want to introduce Rasmus from Google Cloud. So as we will wait a little bit to get him set up, but in the process, maybe start checking out the challenges.
Yeah, I'm Rasmus Green. I represent Google Cloud, and I just want to say thank you so very much to NJIT and NJIT for inviting us here today, and we're very proud to sponsor this event. So, yeah, I represent Google Cloud, and little known fact, I have a computer science degree, and thusly I felt that coming out here on Saturday was really what I wanted to do. Google Cloud is growing. We're all in the business of digital transformation, and all these things is going to require talent that's in this room. So I'm really just here to tell you that we're hiring, and I'm here to tell you that there's careers at Google if you should so wish. You can go on the career website, but really what I want you also to do is to reach out to me if you're interested in knowing something. I'm going to be hanging around here for the next hour or two, enjoying this event. Find me or add me on LinkedIn, and we can start a conversation from there. My name is Rasmus Green. I will try to figure out a way to get that up, but there's only like 7 of us in the world. The actually making on the stage, by the way. And we can start talking, because I am very dedicated to the state of New Jersey for Google Cloud and to make these partnerships come alive. So thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Rasmus. We're going to move on to the prizes now. So we have 2 divisions. We have the student and open divisions. So let's get to it. So our main prizes per division. We have $500 in cash for the entire team for 3rd place, and also a $100 gift card in Proton for each team member. For second place, we have $750 for each entire team, and a choice of one CompTIA certification basic bundle for each team member. And last but not least, the first place prize is $1,000 in cash for the entire team, and a Black Hat briefing virtual conference voucher for each team made. So we also have some other prizes here today. We have for each teammate on the highest scoring international team outside of the United States, and outside of the top 3, we'll also get a offsite learning fundamentals for 1 year subscription. For all those folks that are in the United States, we have free Jersey CTF t-shirts. So those in person could pick them up probably sometime tomorrow, and those online, we'll get them to your house. So each team could also get the, or each teammate on the highest scoring cyber corps scholarship would also get a Proton $100 gift card for each team member. And last but not least, we have the Spectrum Ops Training Event voucher, which would be applied for each teammate on the highest scoring two-person duo student and open teams outside the top 3.
Thank you, Ethan. Now, we do have a lot of tech talk speakers happening today at 1 p.m. If you're on YouTube, if you're ever Googling something, you're not really sure what to find. John Hammond, you've probably come across their videos. They have over 500,000 followers and subscribers on YouTube. And they're going to be speaking today at 1, just a cybersecurity shop talk. At 3, we have Andrew Garcia from NJIT. They're going to then talk about hacking two-factor authentication. At 4 p.m., we have Elon Amansky, maybe butchered last name, sorry, acing your cloud security interviews, AMA, and from the FBI at 5 p.m. today, Kevin Conklin. They're going to be speaking about inside the FBI cyber program. So make sure to stay tuned to that. We'll be sure to broadcast those as well. Also from the Tech Talk Saturday speakers at 2 p.m. we have behind the scenes on cyber defense, a look into the SOC. Make sure to stay tuned.
All right,
So for those in-person
participants,
we will be serving food all the time, so please make sure you get your lunch, your dinner, your breakfast, and your lunch part too. So
those are all important. We also do have a midnight snack for those of you staying overnight, and that does include ice cream. So, the thing is, Campus Center closes around 10 p.m. So that means that if you want to get back inside the building after you leave, maybe you want to get some food from like a delivery app or the surrounding area because you might not like the food that we have. But if so, just add the night shift or send a message in Discord and someone will come open the door for you downstairs. So we would also request that you guys keep the area clean. We have a large room and you can actually use any part of the second floor campus center, which is also pretty important because if you do not want to be on stream or if you don't feel like being in the news tomorrow, if you guys haven't seen that, it's a CBS special guest that we have. So please drop by around campus if you would like to avoid being on camera. On top of that, please follow the NJIT Code of Conduct because we want to make sure that everything stays right and no one has any conflicts. And last but not least, if you need Wi-Fi, NJIT guest is available, and that can be done by requesting a guest ID with the SSID.
Perfect. All right, with that said, good luck on Lakers. If you need any help, just go ahead and add us in the Discord. We will not give you the flags.
Thank you.
So in roughly around 10 minutes, we'll have Aaron from GitHub come up to speak about what GitHub is. So if you are well aware about it, then it will be a nice information session. On top of that, we'll have food served soon, and we also have people outside from different organizations from our school if you want to check out different clubs and things like that. So yeah, please look around for our challenges in the meantime.